Aloha, I'm Dr. Val, psychologist.
And Dr. Mark, agronomist or plant scientist.
And today's Coronavirus Days tip is reason to rest. Now, there is plenty of research prior to the coronavirus that demonstrates the efficacy or the importance of getting your sleep and your rest on your performance in everyday life. But even more now, it's important that we get our rest and that we take breaks. Why do I say that? Well, we've got a threat in our environment, and our system is continually dealing with that threat. We are on alert mode and crisis mode all the time. Physiologically, what that means is we're always producing these negative chemicals that overwhelm and overload our system. It gets us ready for a threat, but it overloads the system and it takes a toll on the brain and the body. So some of the symptoms that you may be experiencing, like we are a problem with memory, problem focusing, a lack of concentration, an increase in irritability and agitation, and even mood dysfunction like depression and anxiety. The solution is to rest. Learn how to rest. So Dr. Mark, can you share with our audience a little bit of the things that you do in order to rest?
Well, one of the more common things I do is I just take a break and get away from whatever I'm doing. Whether it's working inside at a computer, I'll get up and go outside and stretch, or vice versa. If I'm working outside, go inside and relax. Also, just getting a drink of water or a snack. Those are some other things that I do. But getting away from the normal activity.
Very good. And a couple things that I've done even this week are put on some music and enjoy listening or even singing along to some worship music. And I love Mount Rainier. Those of you who know me are aware of that. And so I found YouTubes on Mount Rainier. You can go and you can watch Her Majesty, I call her, in all her glory and feel that peace that I feel. So those are a couple things that I do. And you know, before we stop today, I really want to tell you about a lie that's embedded in our culture that really perpetrates us not believing that it's not necessary to take breaks and rest. That lie is that if we push and do one more thing, just one more thing, if we get it done, then we will get our task completed more effectively and more efficiently and sooner. That's a lie. Performance literature demonstrates that if you will take regular breaks, you actually will improve your efficiency and effectiveness. And if you don't, you will decrease that. So please learn how to take breaks. One more thing we want to cover. Dr. Mark, can you tell them about what God says?
Well, what God says in either the book of Exodus or in Deuteronomy is the third commandment out of the top 10 or the big 10 commandments that he gave Moses. And that's to keep the Sabbath and keep it separate, keep it dedicated to God and to rest. Just as God rested on the seventh day when he created the heavens and the earth, we should rest.
So thank you so much for tuning in today. We encourage you, there is a reason to rest. So do your best. All right, bless you guys.
Aloha.